This is Piscopo in the morning on AM 970. The Answer.
When the sun starts to shine, leave your worries behind. Down the coastline is where I'll be.
Dave. No, I love that. I love this, Dave.
On the boardwalk in a car.
You like listening to yourself?
Resorts is where we start. It's where I left my heart. It's AC.
Good Frank. Look at Frank. He's checking the news. Can we take a break from the news for 2 minutes, Mr. Morano?
White House for a sub.
This is the new Atlantic City song, baby. I love it. I love it.
Past 3.
Good band.
Sneak into a
Those are your cats?
Regular guys, yeah. I'm sick about Don Guardian losing, though.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
I know.
Hold each other's hand in AC.
Joe Piscopo on the radio, 6 minutes after 9 o'clock in New York, New York. Thanks for listening on AM970theanswer.com or on Facebook and YouTube, and appreciate you watching and looking all around these fine United States of America and around the world. Dave Damiani's my buddy. He's my young buddy. Frankie Five Boroughs is here. Albert is here. Debbie's got traffic for you. We got all the news just for you. We're going to break it down. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. Oh, my goodness. Every morning you wake up, everybody goes, oh, Donald Trump is president. Oh, my liberal friends. Donald Trump is president. I say, do you know I don't have to even virtually prepare for the program in the morning because something's going to happen. It's always so exciting. You never know what's going to happen with President Trump running everything, you know. And plus, I think he's doing a great job. But let's talk about, you're from Atlantic City. Dave Damiani's a singer from Atlantic City, just ripping it up. When I listen to satellite radio, I see Seriously Sinatra. I see your name come up all the time. That's a big accomplishment. But let's go to politics first and foremost, because I believe, I'm a Jersey guy. I worry about Atlantic City. I worry about the inner cities of Jersey that have been neglected. Atlantic City was making a great rebound. You and I experienced it. You brought me down to resorts. Resorts are jumping. Borgata's jumping. It's now the Hard Rock's coming in, and Don Guardian, the mayor, had a lot to do with that. Dave Damiani.
Well, now this other guy's going to get Gilliam's going to get a lot of credit for it, but they came in there. They did a lot of crazy stuff with the voting ballots. I mean, I don't know exactly what happened. I know that there was 1,600 messenger ballots when a year ago. Or 4 years ago, there was 300. So I don't know what happened, but I know Don lost his squeaker.
Frankie was saying homeless people were voting.
Homeless people, dead people. I mean, just crazy. But I mean, I'm telling you, I try and stay away from politics. I really do, because it doesn't help me in my business to get involved in that stuff.
No, you can't.
But I met Don Guardian in Atlantic City, and here's a guy who cares. Here's a guy who was doing some great stuff. He was a liberal in terms of his social beliefs, but also very, very conservative in his fiscal stuff, and was doing great things for Atlantic City, doing amazing things.
Yeah, Stockton University coming in, man. Remember we were down there, and I'm saying, what is that building? With our buddy Mike Lopez. I said, what is that built on? And Stockton University is building like dorms or something right there by the beach.
The gas company, Stockton University, the new boardwalk is going all the way around now. I mean, it's so cool. It's a great place, and it's coming back.
I get you. Frankie, you love this guy. He's so old school. Totally. Damiani is so old school. And we wanted to bring you on. Let's talk for a second, because I know we have folks listening on the West Coast. We're going out to L.A. You're bringing me out to L.A., man.
I can't wait to come out to L.A.
Look out now.
We got like 3 or 4 packed days with Joe Piscopo. We're gonna do a Playing Favorites on XM.
Yeah,
and we're gonna do
on the old man's channel.
Yeah, the old man's channel. We got the Sinatra family, bless that, and then we're excited that we're going to do a Sinatra Lounge at the Grove, which is this amazing place.
This is so cool. The Grove, and now the owner of the Grove is, what's his name?
A guy named Rick Caruso, amazing land developer, amazing. He's involved in politics too. You'd love him. I can't wait for you to meet him.
He's running for mayor, right?
He's going to run for mayor. I mean, he might run for governor. He might run for president. I mean, he's really, really amazing.
Yeah.
He's friends with Steve Wynn. He's got the same attitude. If you've been to like a Wynn property and you want to go to that feels like that.
Yep.
And they're doing a Sinatra Lounge for 1 month. They're going to sell all Sinatra merchandise. It's going to be awesome. They're redoing the whole inside with the Sinatra stuff.
This is huge. How big of a room? Is it a couple hundred, you figure?
Maybe like 150 people.
This is great.
But it's an intimate place. We're bringing in a real piano for like a month.
We doing tunes?
We're going to do a couple tunes, hang out.
Couple tunes. And Tina and Nancy going to be there?
Tina and Nancy. I think maybe not.
Charlie Pignon?
I know Charlie will be there.
Yeah,
Jimmy Edwards, and maybe Holly Foster Wells from Peggy Lee.
See, what I like about this kid, and I appreciate you coming on the air, is that it's all gone. That whole character, that whole tenor that the old man started is going away, and you're keeping it alive. And when the old man was nice to me, when I was a kid, and I was 27 years old, and I'm doing the SNL thing and doing Sinatra, he embraced it. He called me the vice chairman of the board. Here's my new discovery. He's Italian, Joe Piscopo. He just always, never was in the inside. Never got in the inside of the Gregory Peck, Stephen Eady kind of circle. Never was there. Kirk Douglas. I was never there. But he always, like when he was at the Madison Square Garden, right? And he was doing a concert, and I'm sitting, the A-list is over here, you know? It was square stage, and I'm like here, about first row, but here, like, you're good, kid, but don't get too close, like that, you know? So, you know what I'm saying? So he's singing Lady's a Tramp, and he goes, and I'll never forget this, and I'm in the audience, Dave, and I'm watching the old man, and now he's right on top of us, you know? Yeah, she gets hungry to wait for dinner at 8, likes that theater, doesn't come late, boom, he winks at me like that, looks right down, winks at me, that's all I asked. It was the greatest, man.
You know. I last Saturday, because I get lucky. I get called to do some of these amazing parties. I got a call from Tom Dreesen.
Dreesen's great.
Dreesen's
the
great.
best.
Dreesen's great.
He opened for Sinatra for years. One of the funniest cats in the world, and one of the nicest guys in the world.
One of the nicest guys.
Yeah.
I saw him one time. I saw the one show at the Sands, maybe his last show in Atlantic City that he ever did.
Yeah.
And Dreesen opened, and I got to talk to him. But Dreesen opened for him for 14 years.
Yes.
And then he was telling me 61 times on the Tonight Show, 50 times with Johnny Carson, and here I am having a chance to meet some of these guys. That is lost.
Yeah.
And all the guys that I knew that taught me this music, most of them have passed away.
Yeah.
You know,
but you're keeping it alive in Atlantic City as well. What we did with Haley Reinhart, who's incredibly talented.
She's killing it right now. She's killing it.
I know she's out there like doing a national tour, but you had her with you for a long time.
Yeah.
What are we doing when we're at? Where are we playing in L.A.?
Oh, so L.A. Guess what we're playing? The place. Remember where Robert Blake allegedly shot his wife?
Good. That's a good way. Promote it like that.
I think there might be a joke or two in there.
Robert Blake will show up. That'll be good.
Vitello's restaurant.
That'll get Morano. Morano will go out there now. I know Frankie Vibros will show up.
Well,
What's it called? Vitello's?
Vitello's restaurant. They got it's a cabaret room.
Yeah.
It's right in Studio City.
Cool,
it's awesome. Seats about 150 people. We'll probably do 2 shows, but we got that Saturday, December 9th.
All right. And you're talking Mo's working it all out with everything.
Oh man, it's going to be great.
Dave Damiani. You want to Google Damiani? You could, that's easy to spell, but the kid's got a great voice. He's got a great feel for all the great standards. And thank you for keeping the legacy alive, brother. And I know I speak for the old man.
Well, thanks for having me on. And you guys are amazing, man. This show's great. You guys, you got funny, man. You got some good guests too.
I know. See, we nonstop action. 9:13. Dave, God bless you, brother. And thanks so much. Hang out and have some fun and whatever you need. You're more than welcome to always stay here and have a home here at AM 970. The Answer with old Piscopo, your old buddy Piscopo.
I can't wait to get you out to L.A.
Oh, man. Yeah.
You got some friends out there, man.
You
Tell
going
them
to get me in trouble?
I'm going to get you in trouble.
Oh, look out.
I'm going to get you in trouble. You're going to have fun with me. I can guarantee you that.
Vitello's, Damiani, Piscopo. Well, we should post something online where you can go to get some tickets and stuff.
We'll
figure it out.
Yeah, let's find something. Yeah, we'll do something.
All right, Dave. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Joe. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks for coming up. And you're in New York?
Yeah, I'm in New York.
Bronx Tale tonight, you think?
Maybe.
You got to see it.
I got to see it. Is that the one I should go see?
You need tickets?
Yeah, I
do.
Actually.
I can't help you. But I said it, but if you want.
I need 6.
Yeah.
No, 6 tickets. No, just 2. That's what someone told me the other day. She says, "Hey, can I get 12 tickets to your show?" I'm like, 12 tickets.
They never say 2.
No, but this is what they say. He goes, "Can I get 12 tickets?" I'm like, 12 tickets, and like, how about 2? I'm like, okay.
Yeah. David, thank you. Give the mayor a best, Mayor Guardian, please.
Love you, Don Guardian. I don't care. And guess what? The new mayor, you know what? I'm going to embrace it, and I'm going to make sure I help out and do whatever I can, because it doesn't matter who's in charge. You got to keep doing the right thing.
That's right. And you're doing the right thing, Dave Damiani. Thanks. I'll keep the fight, man. I'll see you out there. Thank you so much. Dave Damiani. There's a bright kid, and you got to Google it. You love the music, and I love that they keep the legacy alive. And then he thinks enough of the old guy to say, Joe, come on out to Los Angeles. We'll go to Vitello's. You're going to a jazz club out there. So I go. You say, well, yeah, and I'm going because I love, we'll get Dave out there. And then we're going to be on the Sinatra channel, which is something, because I really did the old man in a kind of with a sense of humor, right? So, but I deal with it, as you see, Frankie, on stage. I deal with it very seriously. So now we're going to go on the to Sinatra channel. We're going to push Dave's album. We're going to do some of our favorites of the old man's, and it's going to be a great week.
No, that's great. You guys can tell that you're kindred spirits. The same love of the standards.
Like you and Joe Sibilia.
Exactly. Love Joe Sibilia.
But you got to bring these young kids up, and you got to teach them. So when Dave comes up all the way from Atlantic City just to come on the radio show, and then he's going to go to Los Angeles, and it's not like this big mega deal. It's just out of love. And I saw him. You see the kid on the boards, as it were. It's really refreshing, and it's something that we should just embrace. It's Piscopo.
If it's happening in New York, New Jersey, or Long Island, hear about it with Joe Piscopo. Mornings 6 to 10 on AM 970. The Answer.